Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Greg. This is Greg's Mowers and More, and today we're working on a Hahn Eclipse rototiller. I picked this thing up on the marketplace for 20 bucks not that long ago, maybe a week ago. So I had my eye on it for a while because, obviously it's an older one, it's neat. And I've always kind of wanted to work on one of these since I knew they existed. So before we get started, I think I'm going to give you guys a closer look at it. Still got the old Briggs decal on there, 3.50 HP Briggs & Stratton 4-cycle engines. As you can see, she's pretty greasy. I think part of that is when I went to bring it home, it was missing the fill plug here. So, it was obviously just shooting oil right out. It's been sitting up quite a while. You can tell that by cobwebs and...
This is an aspen. You can tell that it's an aspen tree because of the way it is.
It's old, really old.
But she's an old lady. Look at her. She's old. You can't just take her stuff. She's too old.
So the tines still look to be in pretty good shape. Mufflers left the chat. 1962.
Dated 1962.
Oops, sorry guys. Yeah, 62 serial number. So she's a 1962. Looks like it was made January 30th, if I'm reading that correctly. Hahn Eclipse. Let me get you guys set back up on the tripod over here. Okay, so Hahn Eclipse, I believe it was the Hahn brothers. They started out they made a cheap agricultural sprayer. That took off. Then later they spread to other things, rototillers, cultivators, stuff like that. And eventually they bought the Eclipse Mower Company. And if you're familiar with Eclipse, they were in Prophetstown, Illinois, which is somewhat local to where I am. It's pretty cool. I have had an Eclipse reel mower on the channel. You guys saw that when I got the either the 52 or the 55 Briggs & Stratton Model 6 going. Check out that video if you haven't seen it yet. It's pretty cool. But anyway, so this is an old one. 1962 is pretty darn old. This thing was in a garage, it was in a sealed environment, so I think it's probably all right. To be honest with you, I haven't even seen if it's going to spin over yet. The lady I got it from said her parents used to use it to till their garden with every year, but they had been gone for quite some time. They were selling off their estate stuff, and I just happened to come and get this. So, like I said, it doesn't have any oil in it, so I'm going to have to do that. I probably won't bore you guys with that. But just before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and pull this rope a little bit and see if it actually does spin. Okay, I'm not going to go any more than that because it's tight. So let me get some oil on the bottom, and then we'll go through our usual stuff, pulling the plug. Then we'll see if we got any spark. The normal stuff. You guys always follow me, so you know what I do. Okay, so I got it full of oil and I spun it around because we're getting ready to yank this plug out and spray some PB in there. See if we can, there we go, plug wire did come off. All right. Let's see what the plug looks like. It's a good indicator of how this thing was running. And, okay. Either it's been dumped over or somebody tried to soak it in oil, that or it's burning oil like mad. Either way, we're going to lube it anyway. I'm going to have to step in front of you guys though to get over there so I can spin this thing around. Oh boy. Sorry if I just moved you guys a little bit. I didn't mean to do that, but it happens. sprayer action on my PV's getting a little weak. Okay. Let's go ahead and roll this thing around a little bit. See if it don't want to come back to life on us. Oh, that's part of why it's okay. Tines are locked in. Oh boy. Okay. We probably better lube them cables while we're at it. Lube our carburetor linkage. Lube them up here on the handle. You guys probably can't see that, but we're doing it anyway. That should have unlocked the tines. That did. Oh yeah. Like butter. Okay. Move on to spark, shall we? Now, unless this thing's been converted over to a magneto, or not a magneto, a magnetron style ignition, it's probably going to have points. And you guys that watch me all the time, you know what that's going to mean. Okay, well, we got fire. I'm impressed. I am deeply impressed that we actually have spark, hot blue spark. I'm not going to complain though, because boy, we've been getting pretty lucky on these engines lately. I guess I shouldn't say lucky. Maybe I ought to say blessed. Could be a better word. Oh. But yeah, I don't know. You know, a lot of guys see these old motors and they're all greased up like this, and they say, "Oh, that thing's a piece of junk." But in my experience, the greased up engines are usually the ones that come back to life the easiest and run the best. I am quite fond of greasy old junk. Quite fond. All right, let me see if I can't roll this thing over on the table here. One of these days, I need to get a better place to work. Okay. Next thing I want to do is pull the air cleaner off. Check it out. People love to forget about this air cleaner element on these Briggses. And they get hard and brittle and, okay, what is that? Let me come over here. You guys. Somebody's just shoved a bunch of fiberglass in there. That's a new one. I mean, I guess it'll work until some of these hairs get sucked down the carburetor. I don't feel good about leaving that. We'll just set that right there. Okay. That was interesting. You learn something new every day. All right. So, as you guys know, the next step is going to be, well, first I need to take all the crap off this table so it doesn't vibrate when this thing fires up. Let me just move some stuff around. I'll probably either speed this up or edit it out. One of the two. Let's feed her a little of the sauce here. Are we open or closed? No. Which way is which? Okay. All right. Give her a little of that. And that should be choked. All right. Here goes nothing. Uh-oh. We got a pot and some smoke. Trying to take that choke off a little bit. I think we still got quite a bit of that PB in the cylinder. Might have to take that plug out. I'd like to hear a little more than that on it. A couple of lean pops. Okay. Well, I mean, we know it's going to fire up, so I guess we'll throw some gas in the carburetor and see how gummed up that. I'm pretty sure, not 100%, but I'm pretty sure I got a carb kit for this thing down in the basement if I need it. Now watch me dump gas absolutely everywhere. Absolutely freaking everywhere.
Worst environmental disaster in United States history, killing more wildlife than any other previous catastrophe.
More than I wanted to, almost a full tank. Okay. Hopefully it doesn't turn into one ginormous fireball. Okay. Let's see what she's gonna do now. It's got fuel, it's got spark. We need more choke. It's awful stiff. Try the old hand over the carb tray, shall we? I think we're getting closer. What's the deal here? We're not getting. Huh. Starter clip's starting to hang up. Interesting. I don't like the way that starter clutch is sounding. We probably better do something about that. Probably better. I think it's gonna live. Obviously we can't tell how good the engine is yet, but I think if the carburetor actually ever gets fuel there, it's probably gonna take off and run. Do everything it's supposed to do. Which these carburetors are pretty simple, and I actually have spare carburetors for this. Not that big of a deal at all. Although that might have to be a tomorrow deal because I am a little pressed for time today. I gotta start cleaning up here soon and go to work. I think I even got a new muffler for this. Might be able to spiff this thing up some. Set these over here where they don't get lost. Come off. Done. Okay. This is an old one here. I'll show you guys this because I talked about it in one of my other videos. So yeah, this one's only got 2 screws holding this cover on. Sorry. The newer ones have 4. They'll have 1, 2, 3, 4. This one's only got 2. But yeah, that clutch is not sounding too good. All right, let me set you guys back on the tripod. Okay, so these top 2 screws, 1/4 inch. Same on all these small Briggs engines. Go ahead and get them out. Pop that off, set them in there. Set these screws up in the cover. Briggs & Stratton starter clutch removal tool. Works on any of them, whether they have 2, 3, 4. I don't know if some of them have 5 or not. 7/8 on the impact wrench. Just kind of flywheel. Knock it right off. I think I got this for like $9 off Jack's Small Engine. Okay, there's all kinds of little ball bearings in here. I'm not going to take this apart. I probably should. But just for today's sake, we're going to go ahead and give it a little bit of PB. There's a hole right here, so you can lube them on the machine, but I don't like that because there's a wick there. It takes a while to get back there. I'm just going to throw a little bit of PB down in there. Not a whole lot. Just rotate them around. Put a little bit on that shaft because that shaft sometimes it'll gall in the end of this, get hot, make screeching noises. All right. Throw her back on there. There's a torque spec for this, but I do not own a torque wrench. I need to get one, but I don't have a whole lot of money right now. So I'm doing the best I can. Right about there I'll do it. Okay. Sounds better already. All right. Set our screen back on. Line up our holes. I bet if I took this thing up to the car wash, threw some degreaser on it, sprayed all this stuff off there, I bet there's some nice yellow paint still underneath this. I know it won't be perfect. I think it's pretty cool looking. Now on these recoils, I like to spray penetrating oil down around here because it gets into that spring that's underneath this and helps it to be freed up because they get kind of sticky. Spray some in here around these splines. Oh yeah, nice and freed up. Okay. Stick our cover back on. Go. Two. On here now. How you guys doing out there today? Huh? Is it warm where you are? Not very warm here. Maybe 40 today.
raining sideways.
Sounds rough, Ollie. Do you have an umbrella?
Had one.
Where is it?
Inside out, 2 miles away.
Is there anything we can do for you?
Bring me some soup.
What kind?
Funky.
All right, we'll get on that.
Which, I'll take it. Certainly will take it. Okay, get the throttle set back up here. That right there appears to be about full throttle right there with the choke on, which is where I want it. See if that works. It does. All right. We should be ready to give this thing another go, but if it doesn't start taking off and running on its own pretty soon, I'm gonna have to tear into the carburetor. And that might have to be a job for tomorrow. I'm guessing it's getting to be about 12:30 or 1 o'clock by now here. Go.
Chance big for action. Breathe, my friend. Breathe. Breathe, my tasty friend.
Dang it. Well, she's gonna run. That much is true. Let's try her again. Uh-oh. I wonder if the diaphragm just gave up on it. I bet if I put my hand over it and pull it, I bet it starts. guys, but that seems like a pretty good running old machine to me. I think I'm gonna go see if I got a muffler to put on it. I know I don't have an air cleaner for it. I need to get one. But let me go see if I got a muffler for this thing. We'll try to put it in. All right, well, I ran out and got some more stuff. This should work. So, turn it a little bit. Maybe you guys can see what's going on there. Let's give her a healthy dose of some PV on that flange. We're probably gonna need it. I don't want to burn myself. This probably isn't even connected anymore. Doesn't act like it is. Oh, okay. Oh man. Oh wow. Okay. Just threading out. Kinda acts like maybe somebody had the wrong size in there. And I do believe there's supposed to be some sort of a lock ring that goes on these. This one's missing it, so I'll probably have to find one of those. But just for today, there's that. Alright. Putting shiny parts on dirty old units.
You know, Papa, you can't polish the turret.
I want to see something else here too while we're at it. Just want to see. Not wanting to come off real good, is it? Kinda hate to use too much stuff on there. I know brake cleaner's gonna rip that paint right off. Try a little bit of that. Just gonna do one spot. Well, how about that? There's a decal there.
The tension was terrible. What was it? The fate of the planet may hang in the balance.
No, Randy's gotta go! I'll be right out! Find out loud!
Almost there. My fingers flew. My mind was a steel trap. Every pore vibrated. It was almost clear. Yes, 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 yes.
Be sure to drink your Ovaltine. Ovaltine? A crummy commercial?
Huh. Hahn Power Boy, it looks like. Looks like that's what that said. You can see there's some yellow paint under there that's probably going to clean up as long as I don't strip it off there. I wonder if this Briggs & Stratton decal show up a little bit better. A little bit. She still needs some help though. How neat is that, guys?
The neatest things on this planet. That's why Rodney and I started Nature Walk, because we want everyone to know how neat nature is, instead of just me and Rodney knowing it. How neat is that? That's pretty neat.
Well, let's fire it up with the new muffler on it. See what she sounds like. More choke. More choke. Oh, come on. Well, you devil. Gonna make a liar out of me? Well, I would say we'd take it out and till some dirt with it, but not having an air cleaner for it, I don't want to do that. And I lost a chicken last night that I kind of buried out there in my compost heap, so I don't want to till that back up. I want to let that thing rest in peace for a while. Boy, this one here has been a joy to work on. She wasn't bad at all. There's just something about bringing a piece of equipment like this back to life. Doesn't matter if it's set for 5 years, 10 years, 15, 30, 40 years. It just doesn't matter. There's great joy in that. There's great joy in that. I'm so thankful for it, and I get to give God thanks for it every day. And I'll do it until I can't do it no more. It's just something I love. I know you guys love it. I know you love watching it. And that's why I've kind of decided it doesn't matter how many subscribers I get. I could care less about it anymore. I'm doing this for you guys. I'm doing this for me. And I'm doing this for future generations. That's why I'm doing it. So maybe someday, if they do outlaw all the gas stuff, which I hope they never do, kids will be able to look back and say, hey, look at this. Look at how neat that was. You know, even if this thing's in a scrap pile and I'm long reduced to dust. I know you guys are probably tired of hearing me yet, but I've been trying to get you guys a video up this week. It's just been hard. I got chicken problems, stuff going on all over the place. It seems like there's always something that needs my attention here, there, everywhere. So, but I really do try to get you guys at least a video a week every week. And I thought this would be a cool one. I picked up I picked up 4 old Tecumseh engines last week. Hopefully one of them's going to fit on that mini bike and work. So I'm going to do a series of Tecumseh engine, getting them running, going through them, stuff like that. But yeah, that's your update for today, guys, and that's the video. I really appreciate you guys watching. I hope you're all doing well. I hope your families are doing well. God bless you. Have a great day.